mighty Caramba with the outback by the sea. The outback comes to the sea here. And the good old truck with the movie director in it. Now at Caramba we visited the Barrow Hatchery. It's the most amazing place, developed by Les Wilson originally, but it's a local fisherman that all got behind it. And this is the pond where they keep the breeding barrow, and the water in here is actually pumped up out of the river. So this is right against the edge of the Norman River. Just amazing. It's a 24 kilo barrow, model of it. And it was caught here in the Norman River at Caramba. And that was in 1998. So we did a little tour of the place, and these are a little barrow in the fish tanks. I always think I'd love to have a fish tank like this at home, grow them a bit bigger, but it's just really interesting to see, and it's so great that it's actually the fishermen that have got behind this. All the barrow that are bred here are put into the river, and also other impoundments all around the place. So yeah, the chances are when you go to Tinaroo Dam and all those places are well-known barrow spots, this is where the barrow actually come from. And I've forgotten how many it was, but something like 400,000, 500,000 barrow a year are bred here. So really, really good. And you can do barrow feeding. It's pretty exciting, and you see the way the barrow actually eat. They're implosive feeders. They suck in a mountain of water, and the food comes with it. Then shoot the water out through their gills. But they're really fast. But that was just a bit exciting to do. They're the big main breeding females that they've got there. They've got a few like stud ones, I suppose you'd call them, or whatever. And this is the boat ramp at Carumba Point. So what I'm going to do is give you a bit of a run through the caravan parks in the area. There's two boat ramps. This one at the point is a really good one, but it's a little bit exposed to the weather. But a really good dual lane boat ramp. Huge car park, plenty of room to put all the trailers and everything. And right adjoining that is the Sunset Point Caravan Park at Carumba. And this is a really well known one. It's right at the boat ramp, so if you're a keen fisherman, it's pretty handy from that point of view. It's still a good walk to the pub, which surprised me because I thought the Sunset Hotel that everybody goes and has a drink at was just across the road, but it's down the road a bit. This is their camp kitchen at the caravan park, pretty well set up and very open. And the sites here, typical sites of everywhere else, not enormous. They've all got concrete slabs, room for your annex down the side. You'd have to put your car across the front though, not room for the car down the side. So they're just an average size. This place is really full throughout winter. A few barbecues spread around the park as well, which is a really nice little feature. Plenty of trees, and just really good. This area, which is common to a lot of the parks up here, they've actually got a really good fish cleaning area, and I think that's a really good idea because so many people when they come here do fish, as long as you do better than us. we didn't do too well, but anyway, we'll come to that later on. So this is the view out the front, and that's straight, that's the boat ramp just behind that that nice hooker boat. Now the next caravan park at the point is Carumba Point Tourist Park. Now this is still a drive to the point, so it's a little bit deceptive when you look at a map. It doesn't look like it's very far. The sites here I found have got a bit more room, a bit more spread out, a few more trees, but you know, a nice park. Once again, it's got a fish cleaning area, but as I said, you will need to get into your car to drive to the point or the hotel. But all in all, two really good caravan parks. There's 4 in total in Carumba, and you can see here the sites, it's pretty spread out. This is end of August, so all the nomads have left by now. They sort of bolt in the middle of August, and that's the camp kitchen there, big screen TV, pretty well set up, and they also sell seafood, which is a really good thing. And there's the rates, $39, which is pretty standard for Carumba. This one is on about 4 or 5 k's from the point where the town is, and this is where we actually stayed, not in this park, but another one. It's got a pool, which is a bonus. It's the only one in Carumba that I think had the pool. It's the Gulf Country Caravan Park, and again, plenty of room, plenty of trees, plenty of shade, and mid-August, look how empty it is. Everybody's just shot through. And the thing that we found, even if you don't catch fish, you can buy barra here, beautiful barra, for only 25 bucks a kilo. And this is their camp kitchen, a very tropical open plan, which is pretty typical of a lot of the caravan parks at Caramba. So this adjoins the shops right here. So you've got a big supermarket, butcher and a baker, and you've got a little post office just down here, just coming up. So that's the main street of Caramba. This is where we actually stayed at the Caramba Lodge Hotel, which is across the road from the shop. So great position, right on the waterfront on the river. And what I liked was the boat ramp is right next door, and this is a really good protected boat ramp. There's a pontoon there where all the charter boats and things leave if you want to do croc tours or anything like that. In the distance there is where Caramba Point is, so this is actually on the Norman River, and that's the boat ramp. Really good facilities with a pontoon, which I always like when there's crocs around. You haven't got to dangle your feet in the drink. And this is the caravan park right next door, so that's accommodation for the hotel. So showing you the actual park, this park is only pretty new, and the sites are huge. Only holds, I think, 14 vans in total, but you can see this is our site here, so that's a van on the left. We've got all that room. The slabs are enormous. Then I've got the car, then I've got our boat, and you can see there's a room to put another car down the side, and we're right on the waterfront. So this was not only the cheapest caravan park, I reckon it was the best one, because it just had everything that we wanted. And it's still, if you've got to get in your car to go to Sunset Point, you only want to go there once or twice, but it's fantastic. For us on the East Coast to see the sunset over the ocean is just great. But this pub has got the most fantastic tropical feel about it. Big sheltered shade trees. They have this little old bar in the corner called the Sunset Bar that's just really trendy and iconic. Just a great atmosphere. Everybody sort of comes out at night. Even all the locals come down here for a drink as the sun's setting, and it's just a lovely spot to watch the day pass by, and just to people watch. You know, there's it's incredible how, you know, a little while ago there was nobody here, and then right at drink o'clock time, there's the cook. Yeah, everybody sort of comes out to watch the sunset, and it just really fills up. You can see there, everybody's out. And just a great atmosphere. Loved it. But apart from the Sunset Point one, you'd have to walk to it from any other caravan park. So also a little bit exposed. At Karumba can be pretty windy, and the wind's very fickle here. It seems to go round in circles. Unlike most places, we had our boat, went fishing, but really hard yards when we were there. The water was only about 20 degrees, and it should be up around 28. So the Barrow hadn't even started, but we fished, and there was a wreck in the background that some guys sunk their tinny and they spent the night in there. That's one of our fish, but we couldn't catch anything. They were catfish, plenty of those around, but Viv outdid me again. So please subscribe below. I hope you enjoy this and get something out of the caravan parks and the sites and the features to see and attractions in beautiful Caramba. Lovely part of the Gulf. Thank you.